This band used to be this band, The Boys Next Door. This album is hard to find except if you type it into YouTube. Musically, it is recognizably a separate band with the same members, with the fun of the Buzzcocks, and honestly riffs just as good and music more lastable. It's annoying me how good this is because now I want a CD copy, and it's gonna be difficult to rank because it's nothing like what you go to the birthday party for, because it's there for enjoyment and everything. Still nothing to frown about now I've heard this music. Okay, have I got past the Boys Next Door stuff? I hope so, because even this is quite complex to sort into a Rank the Albums video. There's only 4 of them, but the question here is, what do we consider an album? Because there's EPs and there's albums that have been strung together for CD releases. Wikipedia, the font of all knowledge, does generally throw these together. I am ranking these 4 CDs, plus that one I've not yet bothered to buy on CD because of expenses. So there might be like some microtonal distinctions along the way about like what was on the EP, what was on the album, what was credited to the Boys Next Door. And then they went and called an EP Bad Seed. Whatevs. So this compilation is called Hee Haw, and it's kind of as different as you can get to the Boys Next Door while still retaining the same musicians. This is some music of violence. It's a violence of music. I brought the birthday party up in my Bauhaus video to offer an idea of someone who was doing the same thing quite far away from London. Okay, under-researched, I've since learned that they moved to London at some point. Forgive me for not sorting out some absolute chronology of that. It doesn't matter, the music is awesome. It really resets the boundaries for what's cool in music, what's alright in music, and then doesn't mind about those boundaries, because they're also willing to be hella uncool, and you don't get much cooler than that. I do kind of lament that there wasn't any more Boys Next Door by that original definition, but probably for the sake of musical distinction, there is no argument for a universe in which this doesn't exist. Then there's the one that was actually properly released as a full length. At their best, of which there are a few examples here, the Birthday Party bring a music that's so primal that even the vocals and lyrics are delivered in this context with no real connection to the conscious mind. It's just the bloodstream, or maybe the bile duct. However, I don't think they stuck it out for the full length of this. There's just a few that are just medium-paced trudges, and some more openly silly character songs that kind of show it up as a facade. Silliness is a good part of this band, they've just not made it so here. Then they made it so this is just the birthday party with turbochargers, everything going right for a full length. No, that's all I can say. Bad show, isn't it? I just don't have a further descriptor than this is them being the best at the thing they do. Okay, let me give this a go. What if Psycho Billy wasn't really that bothered about the Billy part? That's what we've got here. Now my show is okay. Then Edgy Boys and their swastikas. 2 more EPs, 1 more EP in a sessions, whatever. You could say it adds up to a full length, but I do think it's the Bad Seed EP that really works, and then Mutiny's just a bit more scratching around. It's alright. You can really see here the origins of Nick Cave and the Bad Seeds. This is the band getting more bluesy, without surrendering at all to the discipline of normative music. It just brings that vibe to it, and it's very welcome, but it stacks up around here. And now I've got to put the Boys Next Door album in without getting a fatwa from Nick Cave. You created it with the other blokes. Door can go here. If I regret this at all, it's because it could go upward. The Birthday Party are, of course, most frequently mentioned, just the reference point for the later solo careers, but that's not the title of this video.